speaking of difficulties within VC, broadening out to the theme of women in the space globally, there is an underrepresentation. There is a lot more that needs to be done to narrow that gender gap. What have you seen in your experience that would allow for more women to participate?
I can run a very long list of women I admire and respect, and I work with them in the market. So when it comes to women, people talk about female investors. I actually think competency level. We have to show people that we are competent at a job. We are very good at a job. And as like a majority of my boards, I'm the only female board member, and so my fellow board members have to hopefully through me they feel very comfortable working with women because they're competent and because they are good and they once they trust your judgment, they feel very comfortable working with you. And then secondly, I actually felt like in terms of diversity policy matters. The recent Hong Kong Stock Exchange Institute, 30% female board representative for women. I think that's a very good policy and it's very welcomed. California-based companies also require that. That's also a new development. In the EU, that was a long-term standing policy. So you have to get women the chance to shine at their job. And then lastly, I often tell women that pay it forward is important.
And Ruby, you've benefited from the type of mentorship you've received sitting on various boards. For example, you have a pay it forward philosophy. What would be the advice you give to aspiring female VCs?
First of all, get your competence level there. So by working with great founders, seek out mentors in the industry that would actually lend you not only resources, but from time to time you can ask for advice. One of my mentors, David Chow, actually dragged me from Goldman into venture capital business. Right? He actually took him 9 months to persuade me that this is the right kind of career for me. And so I think finding the right mentors, people who believe in you, is very important. And then lastly, I think just by really go for it. Don't worry so much. Don't struggle so much. Just have fun and go for it. That's a part of the sort of attitude one should adopt early on as a woman. Only by doing it you'll figure out whether you can or cannot do it.
Having women on boards, identifying competent women who can deliver results in the VC space, those are key ingredients to ensuring that there's a spotlight on the achievements of female VC participants. What about the experience of female founders? How is that evolving in China, and how is that being reflected in the VC space when it comes to deals or founders that you're working with?
There are more and more female founders. Actually, in the past, often you would find in China there are quite a lot. One of the companies I backed early in my career is Dangdang. The chairman is Yu Yu, who is one of the top female early stage female founder, and she's now running Dangdang as the CEO. She co-founded the company with her husband Guo Qing. There are many companies who have actually co-founded in the stack. With the female co-founders, in terms of now, I actually see more and more of them. I think first of all, you need to be willing to take risks. I think in many ways, you taking calculated risk to be founder and leading a company and to sign up for 10 years of torturous life. I think that is probably very few people would want to do that. And so with women, I think once there are great role models, and in China there are many great, like one of the biggest companies called Geely is a female CEO, female founder, and once there are more and more role models out there, people see there is a path to, at the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold, and there's going to be reward. Like more and more women will sign up, and hopefully because we have so many female CEOs, female VCs, they would actually, they would be able to tap into us.